I think Gen Zs will turn the world upside down. That is something I'm thinking. But some people have contrary opinion to that, that a lot of people are not in support of this. This is a big incest. Two siblings, a male and a female, they declared love for each other, and now they are saying that they want to marry each other. They decided to, open a GoFundMe account, and so far they've made about $218,000 from donations. Who are the people donating to these kind of things? That is the question many people are trying to understand from this point of view and saying that, man, where did you get it twisted to an extent? Because we need to give ourselves to something meaningful in the world right now. We need to impart differently. Not all these kind of things we encourage them. This is a pure incest to an extent, and this is not really acceptable in most places. And how did we get here? That is the question I need to ask to an extent. And we should discourage these kind of things from having a toll on our kids out there so that they won't start seeing it as a normal in our society. That is something I want to tell you guys about things trending like this on social media. On this, what are your own takes? What is your own big story around this? Don't fail to put out in the comment section, because a lot of people are really disturbed by this kind of story. Guys, it looks like Wizkid is really expecting another. That is something a lot of people are really saying, as the recent picture of Jada P, Wizkid's baby mama, pop up online with something looks like baby bump. That is something a lot of people are really responding to and saying that Wizkid wants to have babies with this woman, and we may be expecting another younger Wizzy. That is what it is. And somehow, some people are now encouraging Wizkid to consummate the marriage and then make it public out there, so that a lot of people will get to understand that they are legally married. What is your own take about this? I want you to put that in the comment section, because the rumor is getting bigger online and some people are now responding to it. Is Nigerian government confused? This is coming in from a person of Hussaini Rufai, Arise TV, reporter or presenter, and a lot of people are now getting to understand from his own point of view. He said, I thought they said Binance was the problem with the Naira. After Binance, what next? That is what he said. And somebody replied and said, next is OP and Pumpy. And some other persons are saying after Binance, they will start closing banks. Maybe banks are the problem. You know why he's saying this? A lot of people can really understand that Nigerian economy is going through a downturn right now, and they are trying to revamp the economy. And some people are now responding to that based on the decisions and the actions of the government in relation to this particular issue. And somehow some people are not loving it already. Recently they decided to clamp down on Binance. Remember that they've done something on the Aboki FS, and that didn't work. And now Binance and some people are saying maybe Pampe, OP, and other, some kind of payment platforms will be clamped down. And also some people are saying social media may be their own, reason and the rest. But if you don't have a clear strategy, you need to understand that you will be wallowing in confusion. That is what is really happening to Nigerian economy right now. And some people are saying we need some people with clear intentions and strategy to man the economy, so that we can always come out of this and then become stronger at the end of the day. Nigeria used to be the giant of Africa. What is really happening? The economy is not gotten right because maybe some people there, they don't really have a clear vision and a clear intention of what they want to do with the Nigerian economy, so that we can come out of all this. And some people are blaming it on the government, while some other persons are blaming it on some of the appointed politicians, and some technocrats within the system, like the CBN governor. We have a lot of others like the Minister of Finance and the rest. These guys need to stand up and do something right. That is what a lot of people are really saying. But clamping down on Binance, clamping down on Bureau de change operators, clamping down on Aboki FS and a lot of others is not really helping the economy. They need clear intention. They need to do things aright. That is one thing I will actually advise, because if a country is not producing for its population, they will resort to importing to consume. That is another form of loss of forest to an extent, and people are really getting to understand that from a dynamic point of view. What is your own take about all of this? I want you to put that in the comment section, because we are really getting tired of their unstable policies, and this is disturbing kind of businesses and small investment owners in Nigeria. Rema's uncle, they didn't try at all. That is something I'm really getting from a lot of people ever since I made a video about Rema's uncle coming out at a recent interview to speak about Rema not coming home and recognizing, Igbanke. So you need to actually understand that Rema is from Igbanke to an extent. But I asked a significant question, that what did the uncle become to Rema when his father died? That is something we need to actually tackle on this. And somebody came to my comment section and gave me a hint about this. I need to verify the story, because I need to still ask people around so that I will get the big picture of this kind of story. And somehow we need to take this seriously. That is something I will tell you guys about the issue of Rema. A lot of people are really saying that Rema does not recognize or identify with people of Igbanke because of some certain reasons, and that is not cool with Rema. I understand it's not cool at all with anybody, but you need to understand that what are the root cause of that his actions. Those are the things we need to ask. According to this person, he said, I know everything about the boy. He was my next door neighbor in Benin, Kenwa Road. If you see suffer where that guy suffer, his uncle suppose hide him head. This is something we need to look because a lot of people become something else when your father or your kind of guidance dies. That is something you need to actually understand about the whole thing. And a lot of people have said countless times that Rema assumed the responsibility of a father even at the age of 16, and that really played a major role in the lives of Rema. And I think Rema not coming home to identify with people at home must have been triggered by something, and we need to address that before we can really ask for Rema to come back home. That is something you need to understand. What did the uncles became to Rema and his mom when his father died? That is the question we need to ask ourselves. And until we address that, we cannot really lay blame on Rema right now, because a lot of people close to this guy actually understood that yes, he suffered, and this must have impacted in the ideologies and the way he's thinking about Igbanke people right now. Guys, what are your own takes about this kind of story? I want you to put that in the comment section, because a lot of people are really having their own opinion, and put that in the comment section so that we can talk about it further. We got a lot of interesting stories to give to you guys, and we have to be there together and stay on the interactives. Consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat Blog across our social media platforms.